What are we doing, Daddy?
Nothing as yet.
You picked a pack of peppers?
I'm just picking a few of them up to clean up.
What you doing?
Planting peas.
Okay.
Peas.
Boiled peas. Oh, it's marshy out here.
Super wet. These are still making, but I'm going to cut them out anyway because we're not really eating them anymore, and I want to put something else in here. So
What are they?
it's a habanero pepper. You can see there's a bunch of them in here.
Oh yeah, those are real hot, huh?
Yeah, but I don't like to pull the plants up with anything that I grow, so I'll cut them off. Just kind of come down here to the bottom and cut them off like that, like at the soil, to where all that root system and all that stays in the ground, and then it'll rot out and feed the ground a little bit. We'll just cut those off.
Oh, don't let Dolly get in those.
No, she won't. She's tried it before and she regretted it. So
You learned your lesson, Dolly?
we'll pile them up, and probably tomorrow I'll shred them up with a lawnmower and then put all that back in here on top as a mulch layer to just kind of put a lot of that we took out of the garden bed back into the bed.
Dolly, those will make you run for the border, baby.
She knows. I told you she bit one the other day.
She did?
Yeah. She was squalling and running around.
Oh, Dolly.
Okay. We're going to kind of do the same thing in here.
That's Farmer Michael. He's cute.
A whole lot easier than it is. It is super simple. So we're just going to kind of rake the mulch back a little bit. You see this wood chips in here that's pretty broken down, but that's good. We could pull all those peppers out of there if we wanted to, if you want to make it look real neat, but I'm not going to worry about it because as hot as it is, they will break down within just a few days in the soil. Just going to rake it back and make a lane in there in the middle. As these guys get super bushy, you can kind of see right there how they'll fill the whole bed up. I did the same thing there. Just want to get most of those wood chips out of the way to where it's dirt underneath.
Why do you do wood chips?
For me, it's honestly just because it's the cheapest good organic mulch that I can get. I can get it locally. It's just $3-4 a bag for a 50-pound bag. And having a mulch in these kind of beds is really good. They are set up to drain well, so they dry out faster than the ground does. And it just helps keep the soil a little cooler, a little damper. In the wintertime, it keeps it a little bit warmer. It just makes the plants happier.
So when you redo these, when you plant something else, this is all you put in there?
It depends on what it is. For peas, field peas, which is what these are, I don't put any fertilizer.
Okay. Why?
Because they don't need a lot. They'll grow really well in any kind of soil. This is very rich already, but even if you just put them on the ground in really poor soil, they'll grow well.
Okay. So other things like...
Yeah, if I was doing peppers or tomatoes or some kind of green that takes a lot of nutrition to grow, I would put some fertilizer down when I do this.
Okay.
But you plant some of those differently. Some of those I'm actually planting a plant that I've started from seed, like those up there under the patio. And in that case, you just will dig a little hole. You put your fertilizer in the hole before you plant, and it works well. Okay, with these, again, this couldn't be a lot easier. I'm super random with it. I'm just gonna sprinkle some in here, just make a lane like. You don't have to be real precise. This seed is not expensive, and they don't care if they're a little bit crowded. So we want to make sure that most of these come up. The birds tend to like to get the plants when they're really small, so you're going to lose a few of these. So planting extras is always a good thing. You can always come back and thin them later if it's too many plants, but I like having them real thick like that because it covers the soil really well, and it just does a lot of good things for the ground. So. Don't do it too deep. You want maybe an inch, half inch of soil. Just kind of cover them. Doesn't have to be crazy. Nothing specific. Because we're going to keep these pretty well watered for about a week until they come up good and get going. And once they do, We just won't let them dry out. If it's raining, you really don't have to. Just kind of keep up with it till they come up. You'll be able to tell. It usually takes about 4 or 5 days in the summer, maybe a week. But it's one of the easiest things you can grow, and they're really, really good. They freeze well too, so you can have them all the time.
Dolly's losing her mind.
Well, she'll be okay, I think. I'm pretty sure she's gonna make it. Okay. And then we just take our hoe.
You're what?
It's a hoe. We're hoeing. Just kind of lightly tap. I'm not putting any weight on that. I'm just kind of tamping it a little bit. It'll get rid of any air that's in there. When I water them, it's going to sort of do the same thing, but it doesn't hurt to do it. That seed to soil contact is really important. So, okay, that's it. All we'll do is just water it now. Keep it wet for about a week. When they get about that big, if you need to thin them, you can thin them, but I'm probably not going to. I'm just going to let them grow thick, so we'll get more peas.
Yay.
Yay.